offense got off to a slow start today with some of those quick 3-and-outs. From your perspective, what was going wrong on the field out there?
Like you said, 3-and-outs, and then even when we got it moving, we just stalled out. So we just gotta start using our momentum better. After we get a first down, not feel like a sigh of relief, but use it to drive us to keep going. So just take that mindset moving forward.
Yeah, I think you guys did pretty decent on third downs, first time over 50%. What was working well in those situations that we were all able to move the chains a little bit?
Third and short, staying out of 3rd and 8 plus. So that's what we tried to key in on, just stay in 3rd and short, keep it moving, but it just didn't work out for us at the end.
A lot of pressure, Chase is under back there, quarterback the past 2 games. What sort of challenges do you see from his part when that's happening to him?
Oh yeah, Chase got a tough job. You got to read the defense, see the pressure coming at you. And Chase is playing his heart out. You're never gonna knock his grind, his effort, none of that. And sometimes it just doesn't work out. Like today he was pressured a lot, but he's gonna bounce back. Offensive line can bounce back.
Again, these last 2 weeks they've.
Thanks, James. All right, Jordan, tough start for the defense out there today. From your perspective, what was tough about UAB on those first few drives where they were able to get up a little bit?
I think we expect them to run the ball more. I think start off the game passing the ball, taking shots. It's hard to try to eliminate what we do as far as blitzing and just being dominant up front and maximum protected. So it's kind of like everybody, offensive lines helping out all across the board with the defensive line. Early on, we had a package in where we had a quarterback off the field, so it's kind of hard to defend the pass like that. But I don't think it's anything scheme-wise. I just think we started off slow. We didn't have a good mentality coming out for whatever reason. We just got to start better, and it starts with the leaders to do as well, do their job as well.
They had a lot of success out of 12 personnel when they had those 2 tight ends on the field. What made that hard to defend for you guys today?
As far as the scheme or whatever, it just had extra guys in. We're missing tackles at first, so it's not anything. We had a great game plan. We just didn't execute as well. So the coaches always prepare us throughout the week. And they told us that we're going to have to tackle. We didn't make tackles, so we just got to go back and do our fundamentals and just get better.
Jordan, coming in this game, knowing how good Dwayne McBride is and how good of a back he is, how hard is it to defend against a guy like that?
Yeah, so we knew he was the leader rusher in the country. We had a game plan to get him on 100. We didn't do that today. He got off to a good start when he got off a good start passing the ball. So they're really a running team. The best thing to do for them is to get him behind. We didn't do that early. He's a good back. You got to give him credit. He's been good since the freshman year, and he's strong. He's fast. He make cuts, and we just didn't tackle him, wrap him over really good. He has a good backup running back as well, so you can't relax on those guys, and you got to give him some credit. He's pretty good.
What's going to be the focus in practice this week to try to stop some of this bad momentum the team has right now?
We just got to stay together. We got to take care of our bodies. We play WKU this week, a rivalry game, and get a bye week next week to rest up a little week. Just got to stay together. We got to go to work, and we just got 0-0 right now. It's 3-3, 500. We can't hang our heads, so we just got to stay together. The league's got to make sure we're all together.
Thanks, Jordan.
Appreciate it.
Coach, tough loss out there today. Just what were your general thoughts on how things went for y'all?
Well, we got exposed on the back end, especially the first half. We didn't stop them. They scored every possession there in the first half, and they got explosive plays. And, we just, when we had them covered, we didn't make a play. They made a play, and we let some guys get behind us again. So we got exposed back there. Then we missed tackles. Coming down, and they ran the ball really well, and we missed tackles, and then offensively we just never could sustain anything, and we get a couple first downs, we get a drive, we score, but we never were consistent enough where we could sustain some rhythm, and we just didn't play consistently and well enough the first half, and it's 38-7 at halftime, and dug yourself a pretty good hole. We fought the second half, played a little bit better, but we still not. We got to get a lot better in a hurry.
I talked with Jordan earlier this week about the heavy packages that UAB runs on offense, sort of where they're running with 2 tight ends. Sometimes that second tight end's the lineman. They had a lot of success with that against y'all today. Was it something that went wrong in the game plan stage, or just with execution?
They're a good football team, and you know, they did a good job of, you know, doing that and max protecting and taking shots and hitting the shots. And when you're doing that, it's a little bit harder to get that extra guy down in the box because you're conscientious of the ball going over the top of you. So I think it's a combination of missed tackles and then a combination of them being able to be as effective as they were in the passing game. They just, we got exposed, like I said, on the back end.
Coach, you got Western Kentucky next week. It's a rivalry game. How do you put this one behind you and shift your attention to Western?
Got to go, man. They got to go. They ain't going to give you 2 weeks. You know, just like I told them, we got, you know, own this as bad as it is. You hate it, but, you know, that's the reality of it. And, you know, we've gotten, the last 2 weeks have been tough, you know, defending the ball in the air. And Western's going to throw it a heck of a lot more than UAB and a heck of a lot more than what San Antonio did. So we got to get better in a hurry on the back end. So it's more about us than it is, you know, a rivalry and all that kind of stuff. So we got to get ready and because we're playing another really good football team.
Offensively, Chase has faced a lot of pressure from San Antonio and UAB these past 2 weeks. What can y'all do in practice, you know, game planning to help him out and see a little less of that pressure going forward?
Be a little bit more consistent. You know, at times, again, you know, we ran the ball, you know, pretty decent at times, but when the score gets out of hand like that, you know, and now you become one-dimensional. You become predictable, and it's harder to do that. You know, so I think there's and you look at last week, same thing. I mean, we got behind and got predictable in what we were doing, and that always makes it tough on an offensive line and makes it tough on quarterbacks. So that will help one for sure.
Joe Irvin got his first extended run at running back for the first time all season. What did y'all see from him that earned him that shot today?
He's been able to practice. You know, he's been hurt the whole time, and he got healthy, you know, this week, and you know, so he's shown flashes of that when he was healthy in the spring, and then, you know, the early part of August, but he's just been hurt, and you know, so he was able to practice this week and did a nice job in there. Had some, you know, explosive runs. He's got to be a little bit better in pass protection, but I thought for the first time he did a really nice job. And
then working in DJ Riles into the offensive game plan. When did that start?
Just, you know, the health of our running backs, you know. We came out of the San Antonio game. We'd already lost Arvarius Sparrow. We come out of San Antonio game. Frank was hurt. We didn't know if Joe was, I mean, he hadn't practiced all year, so you don't know about him. Darius had an ankle coming out of, you know, so DJ is a athletic guy, you know, so we had a plan there in case those guys couldn't go. And, you know, long term, you still would like to redshirt him, you know, but this was his first game playing, so we still have 3 games with him. But, you know, DJ came in, and, you know, he's an athletic guy, and gave us a little bit of a, you know, he gives you a little bit of a wiggle and a little bit more of a dimension because there is a threat of him, you know, as a passer as well.
Thanks, Coach.